dial 118.
If David found out that Trevor is alive, he would do anything to get him back.
Cece.
Oh, hi, Mr. Martin.
I was wondering, is David Hayward on duty?
Oh, do you want to page him?
No, nothing like that. I was wondering, has he been on duty the entire afternoon? He hasn't had to run out for an emergency or anything like that, has he?
Not that I'm aware of. I've seen him pass by here pretty regularly.
Hey, Ted, I'm about to call you. Got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Good. Thanks, Cece.
Yeah. I've just been talking with Jamie and Jeff. Now, the two of them have got together and they're organizing a philanthropic endeavor. It mostly involves helping to feed children throughout Africa.
That sounds terrific.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. What should I do to help? You want me to run a local food drive or convert a barn into a theater, put on a one-man show, huh?
I understand you've been looking for me. Is there a problem?
Can you believe it? David and JR are deciding my future like it was, the Middle Ages and I was some piece of property to be bargained with. How dare they?
I know. I've been where you are, and I know how disappointed you can be in David.
If you say I told you so, you're going to get hit with a bedpan.
David is who he is. The end justifies the means, and in his mind, you're all he has left. JR is just... He's always been one of David's least favorite people. Even before David knew that he was Babe's father, he and JR have always been at each other. I think it goes back to JR's mother. David will never change, okay, no matter how hard he tries.
It's bad enough that David made the offer, that he'd stay away from little Adam if JR stayed away from me. But it's the fact that JR agreed to it that I just really can't get over.
Hey, I just got your message. What's the emergency?
Yeah, I just wanted to share the good news with you. Chandler Enterprises is about to enjoy its first quarterly profit in over a year.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Well, it's not much, but it's a start. Who would think that the market would be open to a more altruistic approach to a business like ours?
So you're saying this is all because of Scott's Save the World agenda?
Well, no, part of. Part of it's due to our aggressive overhead trimming. Mm-hmm.
If you summoned me over here so Scott can brag, I think I'll head home back to my son.
And Scott's not even here, and I'm sure if he were, he'd have more important things in his mind than rubbing his success in your face.
Hey. How's Marion doing?
She's, trying to explain to her, that she was going to Oak Haven, that she was going to get help.
Yeah.
By some doctors, and she's just... she's just staring at the wall. There's, no emotion there. There's just nothing. It's like everything inside of her died when your father was killed. She's just this, empty shell. I don't know, maybe she's just gone, Maybe she's just gone forever, Maybe she just doesn't want to come back. Maybe she just...
Hey, sorry it took so long, Spike. Just didn't want to go down. You haven't touched your food.
I'm not really hungry.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just wish that I could spend more time with the boys, that's all.
I know. I'll tell you what. I'll get the room ready. You eat something, drink something, then when we're done, playtime.
Deal. I like that one. It's nice.
Which one?
The second one in. I like it.
Really?
Oh, no. We had a deal. I drink my juice, you take care of the room. I take care of the boys.
Okay.
Now, what are you doing up? What are you doing up, mister? How are you supposed to be sleeping? Yes, I know.
You woke up the other one?
He was awake. Wait a minute. Hold
supposed to be sleeping, dude.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here? You are supposed to be taking care of the room.
I want to do something.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Do you want the truck?
That's funny.
You can have the truck. You can have.
Zach, open up. It's Erica.
I know it's safe.
Okay, Spike, I'm gonna get it for you, okay?
I know. It's okay, honey. I'm gonna be back before you know it, okay? Mama's gonna be right back, all right? Okay? Be right back. Okay? Okay?
No, Mommy.
Zach, I need to talk to Kendall.
You know, I can't even think of a reason why I would be looking for you. I mean, I haven't had a myocardial infarction all day.
You know, that's funny because one of the nurses was saying that you were asking if I had been here all day. Now, why would you want to know that, Tad?
Now, come to think of it, for something so serious, that is the most ridiculous word. Infarction? I mean, that really the best you could do? I mean, think about it. It sounds like, I'm in the middle of an infarction over here. Or better yet, what about this one? Margaret, I'll have the Easter Bunny, the lawn chair, and of course the infarction.
All right. Enough with the infarction nonsense, Tad. Why are you looking for me?
Actually, he wasn't. I was. Jamie and Jeff have come up with a new idea, a humanitarian gesture in Africa, and they asked me if I could find volunteers that would be willing to go over there and help out. And I was thinking that maybe you would like that.
Yeah, I bet you would love to see me halfway around the world, wouldn't you, Joe?
Well, the more volunteers, the better.
Yeah, right. I leave town for a while. I come back only to find that you've convinced the board of directors to make you chief of staff again in my place. Right?
Well, believe it or not, I don't miss all that paperwork and the politics involved in that job. But in any case, I was hoping that you'd have a heart and show an interest in a humanitarian project.
You know, I've got so much on my plate right now, I just don't think I can find the time. But thanks, really. Besides, if you ask around here, anyone will tell you I don't have a heart.
Thanks for the cover, Pop.
Well, maybe you'll tell me now why you're so interested in David's whereabouts today.
This is my fault. I let my guard down. When I moved here, I was still dealing with my parents' death, and then I found out about you and David, and I just didn't see JR coming. So I believed him when he told me that he wasn't the person everyone painted him to be. And then he turns around and pulls something like this.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you, but maybe you should look at this from JR's perspective. David has been obsessed with little Adam ever since Babe died. I mean, maybe you don't realize all the things he was doing to try to tear little Adam away from JR.
No, I've heard about David using Amanda and getting JR to start drinking again.
Well, then you should understand why David's offer would give JR pause. It was finally a chance to get David out of little Adam's life for good.
Yeah, by kicking me to the curb. And I mean, is JR really that naive to think that David would ever keep up with his side of the deal?
Little A is his boy. He's JR's life.
Why are you defending him like this? JR sent you here to talk to me, didn't he?
It's a good start.